In this video, I will talk about a common misconception about form layout. If you Google UI/UX tips for making good forms, you will likely see a tip that states that you should avoid multi-column layouts. While this is true, some people take this literally. Say you need to ask users for a credit card. A credit card has the following attributes: card number, cardholder name, expiration date including month and year, security code. Sometimes you also ask for the email address. Now imagine we put all these fields strictly one by one in one column. As we can see, the form grows vertically and it looks like we ask quite a few things. Now say you also have an address field, city, country, state and zip code, and the submit button. According to the common rule, we placed everything perfectly fine. We followed the best practice for placing labels above the inputs, and we have enough space between the fields. We even grouped related data so that it is easy to figure out where we ask for the credit card and where we ask for the address. But don't you think that something is wrong? It looks like the form is super long. Alright, it might be easy for users to fill it, but I'm not sure if users will be willing to start filling the form since it's too big. Instead, we can use a different layout. How about placing the expiration date and security code in two columns close to each other? And maybe we can group country, state and zip code. Even though it's technically not one column, it still looks better. One may argue that this applies only for credit card forms, or that research shows that users find it easier to fill data placed precisely in one column. Well, let's see what Baymard states about this. During testing, having 2 or 3 inputs on a single line didn't cause issues if they logically belonged to the same single entity, as long as the overall form layout only consisted of a single column. Note the distinction between some lines having 2 or 3 fields per line versus a 2-column layout. What is crucial here is some lines having 2 or 3 fields per line versus 2-column form layout. 1-column layout is not equal to placing each input below each other. You shouldn't be scared of putting tightly related inputs together as long as the form is indeed 1-column layout. Sometimes it's okay to place first name and last name together, or country, state and zip codes. As a bonus, here is a handy form layout that I found in Steve Schoger's book. Let's take a look at this form. It looks slightly wide, and indeed our eyes move in the Z pattern. Here is how we can fix it. Pay attention that the form has quite a few fields in line, which doesn't make the form less understandable since they are grouped. In the end, every case is unique, and ideally you should make A/B tests. Thank you and have a nice day.